Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Union Catholic Livestream. We are here today with the final regular season game of varsity boys basketball. I'm Evan Floric. I'm joined today by Andrew Miller and Ryan Bokina. How are we doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great. Doesn't even try for the jump ball. Altobelli's going to drive early. Ooh, up and under. What a way to start. Getting off hot. Vikings 15-9. Morris Catholic, their opponents today, are riding off a 15-game win streak. This game was originally scheduled for Saturday, but they had to win their county championship against Chatham. So, oh boy. Evening it up early. Shore into Ansong. Gonna post up. Spins off the glass, it's good.
See if Yao can bounce back from a poor performance against RC in the semifinals of the county a few days ago.
Oh, he's already matched the points. Already beat the points. Inside, tries to finish over Yao. Big mistake. Touchdown pass to Altobelli. That's a goaltend and one. That's a LeBron-style play right there. 2018 playoffs. Look at that guy. I mean, this is exactly the start the Vikings want. I mean, if there's any team, there is basically no team with more momentum than Morris Catholic right now. I mean, they last lost January 20th. They last lost in New Jersey January 4th against Paul VI.
Yep, and that is not a bad loss to take.
Not at all, especially because Paul VI is as good as they are. They're Camden County champions, actually.
Yep.
Union Catholic, unfortunately, could not repeat county championships. However, it happens to be the hardest county in New Jersey. Deep three ball there, no good. Offensive board, though.
Over Yao, too.
Dixon guarded by Yao. Thinks about the pull-up midi.
A good defense there by Yao. You know, he had the speed disadvantage, so.
Tries to drive in, kicks it out. Barely keeping that alive is Workman. Three balls up, no good. Altobelli rebound. Stolen away by Dixon. And drive in, kick it right out to nowhere. But it will remain Morris Catholic basketball. I believe it was tipped. Nicholson to inbound. Nicholson and Lehman trying to run a pick and roll there. Did not work out. Will go to Union Catholic.
Good idea. They had it, but Union Catholic closed up on that quick, so.
You don't see the pick and roll used as much these days. It's still effective, but unfortunately did not work out there. Slight miscommunication there. Altobelli, quick pass to Yao, who was blocked. He gets his own shot back. Drop step, tries to dunk it, does not. Rebound Lehman. Dixon on Altobelli. Gregory pull-up midi. No good. Ansong rebound. Short drives. Is stripped.
Good defense there by Morris Catholic.
Unfortunately, Nicholson could not hold on to that. Kicks it out to Shore in the corner. Wide open for three. No good. Yeah, it's Altobelli. Telling him to slow it down. Guarded heavy by Nicholson. I mean, you need to guard him that close. Top of the key, three for Altobelli. No good. Hits the ground, no foul called. Workman to drive, pull up midi. Still no good. Altobelli in transition, kicks it out to Shore in the corner. Deep three for Moore, no good. His first shot of the game will not fall. Again with the pull-up midi, again not working. Gregory gets his own putback though. Currently 7-4 Vikings. Moore drives in. is absolutely swallowed by Dixon.
Wow. What a play there.
Transition 3 ball, no good. Altobelli pulls away with the board. Ah, he's just showing off.
Wow.
Hanging in the air. I don't know how he did it. He's got the ball on a string. I believe he's up to 7 of the team's 9 points. Tries to swing it in. Moore intercepts, though. Moore showing off some handles right into Altobelli. Kicks it out to Shore in the corner. There he goes.
Union Catholic again deadly in the transition.
Makes up for the first miss, and I believe a timeout called Morris Catholic.
Yeah, definitely. You gotta call a timeout there. You gotta slow your team down and really establish what you've been doing for the second half of the season, right? There is no team hotter. I mean, atop the resume for Morris Catholic is a win versus, at one point in time, #1 in the state, St. Peter's Prep by, I believe, 20 points. So, I mean,
yes,
this is a very, very good team, and yet Union Catholic has done well to slow them down early on.
I mean, I believe Prep is still considered one of the best teams in the state. Beating them by 20, no small feat at all. So, I mean, the start that Union Catholic has so far is absolutely beautiful. It's 12 to, what does that say, 4?
Yep.
12 to 4, jeez. All right. I mean, forcing turnovers. Transition game has been absolutely immaculate. Altobelli kicks it out to Shore twice. He's 1 of 2. And, I mean, this is exactly the start you want to see. I mean, you see Yao working early in the paint. You see everybody doing the job that they're exactly supposed to be doing right now. And, I mean, it's something that's been a little bit inconsistent this season. So it's absolutely beautiful to see. Top of the key 3 for Lehman. Whisper in the wind. Will go to Union Catholic.
Yeah, I like that point you bring up, Evan, because Union Catholic's known for, starting off slowly, getting warmed into it, so, to start off as hot as this, it's great, especially going into, the States.
Right, generally, they best perform in the second quarter. Shore fakes the 3, pull-up midi. Pull-up midi's working for nobody today. Daguerre keeps it alive, right to the other team. Nicholson taking his time. Guarded by Moore. Very contested 3 there.
Wow.
Nothing but net.
What a shot.
Lovely fade right there. Daguerre pull-up midi. I mean, really not the smartest shot to take in general, but when it's not falling, why keep taking it?
I mean, I know you are a big fan of the pull-up midi.
I'm a huge fan of the pull-up midi. Unfortunately, when it's not falling, it's not so pretty. Great cut inside by Dixon. Strong finish right there. Cuts the lead down to 3. We got ourselves a 1-possession ball game here. Moore going to take his time. Let Altobelli handle it. Guarded by Dixon on the wing. Into Yao, who cannot keep it alive. Will go to Morris Catholic.
Morris Catholic has done well as of so far, right, to defend. Yao in the paint when Altobelli tries to get it down to him, down low for a bucket.
First substitutions of the game, Montari and Whitaker in for Ansong and Daguerre. Now,
big lineup change.
Yes, Whitaker isn't some guy you generally see in the first quarter. You generally see him a little bit later in the game. But this, without Acosta, this might be a game changer, seeing him in here. We'll see what he can do. Garden Dixon heavy.
Except for that Prestige Prep game. I mean, that was one
Prestige
heck of
Prep
a
game was
performance.
beautiful. Altobelli steals it. He's in double digits already.
Wow.
I think. Something like that. Lobs it up.
On pace for 40.
He's on pace for 40. More pass right to Dixon. Dunk it. He won't. That's Gregory. Making sure Union Catholic cannot pull away. More to Shore. That's a fun little rhyme. Shore drives in. Inside hand layup. No good. Nicholson swings it to the corner. Fading 3, no good. Altobelli loving that spin move today. Swings it right to Workman. Wanted to dunk that, but we'll take the layup. He wanted to dunk that badly. Remember that one dunk he had? Oh, boy. Just over 10 seconds left. Morris Catholic looking for the last shot here. A 3 would cut the lead to 2.
Pretty fast quarter here.
Swings it out to the corner, and that's exactly what they do. That's going to be the first. Yeah, it has been a fast first quarter. Fast-paced action here.
What a shot there at the end for Morris Catholic. I mean, I would love to see a replay of that one. Just a beautiful, beautiful arc on that shot.
100%.
Wow.
Speaking of replay, we do actually have the replay system in the works right now. Live stream is leveling up this year. With the lead in the first. I mean, normally, you see them have to come back in the second. They get on a strong run, and all of a sudden, they're barely up at the half. It's a very close game at the half. But seeing them up against such a hot team right now, it's absolutely beautiful. You'll love to see that.
You know, basketball really is a game of runs. And, you know, initially, Union Catholic came out to a strong start. But I think all of us in the booth could have predicted that was not the way that the game was going to go throughout the game, right? Eventually, Morris Catholic was going to, you know, revert back to the mean. And, you know, both teams, they're in a close contest right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the momentum that you talk about. You know, Union Catholic was up 12-4, and they look like they're, you know, run away with it. But a great timeout called there by Morris Catholic, and, you know, it kind of stopped UC's run. And now it's all of a sudden it's a 2-point game. It's a whole new game.
100%. So, Morris Catholic down 2 will start with the ball. Grubbs inbounds to Workman. And you're going to see Xavier Thompson starting this second quarter. Oh, wow. Contested 3 for Nicholson is good. You're going to see Xavier Thompson in for A.J. Altabelli very early on. Interesting strategy here.
Yeah, interesting to see A.J. taking a little rest.
Right.
Normally he's one of the, you know, the starters that, you know, one of the players that plays most of the game, if not all.
You play 32 minutes. You see A.J. play 31-30 at least.
Yeah.
Offensive foul called on Yao there, I believe. Daguerre going to be a little more careful after getting that contested 3 hit on him. Grubbs over Ansong. It's good. Morris Catholic starting off real hot this second quarter. Dick the foul on Thompson. As Altabelli and Moore are back in, and Thompson stays in the game. We love seeing that from the young fella.
Yeah, interesting to see here what Regan's going with.
Moore guarded by Gregory.
Union Catholic taking as much time as they need.
Steps back, 3 ball, no good. Altabelli punches it out to Whitaker.
What an IQ play there.
I don't even know if that's legal. Tries to swing it to Yao, cannot.
Morris Catholic looking to take another points in transition.
Drives in on Whitaker.
Wild attempt.
Tips it off. Moore to Thompson. Thompson to Moore. Drives in. Tough move, no finish. Moore called for the foul on that. Looked more like a jump ball to me.
Yeah, bit of a weak call there. The refs.
Union Catholic still scoreless. Minute 30 into this second quarter. Dixon puts up a float. Oh, that's Nicholson. My bad. Nicholson puts up a floater off the glass. Free throw for Whitaker. No good.
What a move.
Showing off handles. Swings it right to Grubbs, who finishes again.
And Morris Catholic really looking now like the team that, you know, took down the #1 team in the state, St. Peter's Prep.
And Altabelli drives in, finishes his own. Wow, touchdown pass there.
This game
can't finish though.
This game has rapidly opened up into a track meet.
McCabe's having a good time. You already know.
Yeah, I would take it.
Yao met the rim, and the rim came out on top.
And this is another one.
That's just a lovely pass there by Dixon.
Someone had to score eventually.
Eventually, right?
Unfortunately, it was Morris Catholic.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
Moore going to bring it up.
Yeah, Grubs from Morris Catholic's got to have like 8 points and wide open layups on the other end. They execute that 2-on-1 really well.
Tough miss there by Yao.
Dixon off the Grub script. Tries to drive in. Called Union Catholic basketball. As Luke Shore and RJ Wicks checks in the first time. Thompson and that song.
Looks like Regan wants to go with a little more power down low with Wicks.
Daguerre checks in for Altabelli.
Altabelli seems confused.
Altabelli can't believe it either. I mean, he has been, I think he's got like 2/3 of his team's points right now. The question is why? That's something we can ask Coach Regan. Shore drives in, off the bank, high off the glass, we're good. 3-point ball game right now. Morris Catholic leads 23-20.
Morris Catholic will slow down here. Opposite of what we've seen all game. Transition, transition, transition.
Nicholson guarded by Daguerre. Now by Moore.
Wide
Swings
open three.
Everyone on this Morris Catholic team can shoot. They are living by the three ball today.
And because of that, Morris Catholic in the half-court offense is going to a lot of pick and pops.
Moore drives in, meets the rim. Put back, also no good. Draws contact, no foul.
Looks like he got fouled like 3 times in that, in that possession.
Whitaker forced the turnover. Union Catholic basketball. Making the defensive plays that Regan's been wanting to see from him all season. Was Union's leading scorer last year. Obviously, we knew he was a great offensive player, but he's showing off some of his defensive prowess tonight. Got himself a block, forced turnover. Wicks inside, off the glass, we're good.
Yeah, it's interesting to see this lineup set out by Riga. I mean, maybe he's trying new things, in preparation for States starts on Friday.
Well, something I've been noticing is that they've only been playing one big. They refused to play Yao and FK out at the same time. They haven't been doing that. They haven't been doing that since the Linden, at least. Contested three ball, nothing. Not nothing but net, just nothing. Wide open three. In and out. More with the rebound. More fouled on the drive. Shot no good, but he will go up to the free throw line for 2.
I mean, this game is extremely entertaining how fast-paced it is.
Oh, 100%. Game's gone by fast. We got 3 minutes left in this second quarter. Moore's first is good. Looking to bring the lead down to 2 with his second free throw. And he does it, rattles in.
Morris Catholic's done a phenomenal job freeing someone up for a wide open shot.
Oh, 100%. We've seen a lot of wide open looks, honestly. More than you normally see against this tight Union Catholic D.
Good defense there by Shore.
Shore, an underrated defender for sure. Drives in, swings it out. Wide open for 3 is Nicholson. Wow, they are not missing.
It's that ball movement. It's that ball movement.
Immaculate ball movement. I mean, Dixon driving in and kicking it out every time. He cannot be stopped.
Long range 3.
More from the parking lot, no good. Daguerre looked for a putback dunk there. Smacked out of bounds by Gregory. Altabelli checks back in for Whitaker. Looks like they're running small here.
Yeah.
Got 4 guards and RJ Wicks out there, the smallest of the bigs that get minutes.
Wicks wants to post up. They give it to him. What a move.
Drop step, off the glass, there we go.
What a move by Wicks.
Lovely little step through right there. That is legal basketball. For all those at home calling that a travel, you're lying. Dixon loses his man, sides against the shot. Nicholson, who's been absolutely cooking from 3 so far. Now it's Workman. Wicks forcing the turnover. Altabelli, he wants to dunk it. It's okay, Luke gets a putback. 1-point game right now.
Catholic going on a 4-point run here.
I'm gonna keep saying dunk it. I know Altabelli never will. That's a lovely little kick right there.
Wow.
And Dick strong.
It's just a ball move. They've been able to, open so many free shots.
Stunning. I mean, they don't really, here's the thing, right? You don't really have a standout player on this team. You have good team basketball. Altabelli barely keeping it alive there. Short, guarded by Nicholson. Off a Wicks screen, decides against the 3. DeGare short from the parking lot. It's good. Tying it all up at 31. Less than a minute left. Driving in on Moore. Wide open look to Grubbs. Cannot hold on to it. Step through. Swatted by Wicks, and Union Catholic gets the ball. 30 seconds left. You got an opportunity for like 2 plays here. Because every time I say, will they take the last shot, they never do. Never happens.
Always the announcer's jinx.
It's the announcer's jinx. What do I know about basketball anyway? I'm just here in the booth. Altabelli is going to take his sweet time, though. Yeah, they're waiting for the last shot.
That's the sign of a good basketball team.
Very good basketball team. A team that's confident. Dixon stepping up a little bit.
See if they can end on something impressive here. If he wants it himself.
Dixon spins. Altabelli fades. Very high arc. Nothing. And that's going to end the half on an interesting note. We're all tied up at 31, though.
Wow.
I mean, that is a very, very tough shot. The leaning fadeaway mid-range. Tough break there for the Vikings.
Love seeing it. I think the other team got a hand on it.
Yeah, definitely. There definitely was a bit of a deflection.
Right. Well, I mean, either way, Union Catholic's offense has been looking very good. We've seen some 20-point halves out of this team.
Yep.
I mean, going toe-to-toe with, they're ranked number 12. They realistically should be top 10.
Yep.
This is a beautiful first half from Union Catholic.
It definitely is.
And I mean, Wicks he's been performing well.
He has. He has stepped up as a freshman, replacing the shoes of Yahoo, who's on the bench right now. Currently, dealing with some late season, struggles. I'm sure he'll get over that soon. But for the time being, RJ Wicks stepping up big when it matters most.
100%. I mean, you're only seeing one big out there at a time.
Yep.
Right? We haven't seen RJ and FK together on the court all season. I mean, maybe we've seen Yao and RJ. Who knows? But either way, it's not been There we go. Okay. So that was Sophia Altabelli right there. Both of her brothers have made the shot, as Harrison Manusos just said. She does not. Lewis, freshman phenom. Yesterday, actually, Malik Moore made it during the game. Lewis's shot, almost good, no good. Big Mike, I think he's made it before. I think he's ready for it. Big Mike. Just a little short. Ben, the ball boy for this team. Oh! Didn't even run up, just shot it.
Let's hear it for Greg.
Greg. No good. You know, my dad was trying to get convinced to do this. He was not.
Shot for Fabio's Bistro Pizza.
Angie's got to make it one day. She has been firing. And I mean, all right, well, that's going to do it for the halftime show. We got one more shot. Christina going to put one up. Makes it past the free throw line. Good enough. Well, that's going to be it for our Fabio's Bistro half-court shot challenge. And we'll be back with the second half in about 3.5 minutes. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back to the second half, ladies and gentlemen. We're all tied up at 31, and RJ Wicks is going to start this second half, which is a lovely little change you'd like to see.
I mean, he has earned it with his first half performance, I will say.
100%. That's great communication right there, actually. I don't know if you saw, Shore tapped Moore, letting him know, hey, I'm right here, give me the ball. And I mean, Shore gets started early with a little finger roll. Nicholson on Moore. Gregory guarded by DeGuerre. So many fakes. Kicks it to the corner. Nicholson, 3-ball. He doesn't jump on those. Altobelli rebound. Transition right to Shore. He's going to drive in. Kick it to nobody. Wicks in the corner. He's taking a 3. No good.
We've seen Wicks shoot it a lot, too, when he's been in the game from downtown. I've seen him shoot multiple threes.
Oh, Dixon's just showing off here.
He's not afraid to shoot that ball.
No, not at all. Dixon wide open down low.
That's been like the 4th or 5th time that's happened on offense for Morris Catholic. I mean, Dixon's been getting open under the basket, just wide open. No one was even in the vicinity to guard him.
No look pass by AJ. Wicks finishes.
So what's that, 6 for Wicks, I believe?
Got 6, I believe, yeah.
6. Pretty good.
Dixon drives in, kicks it to the corner. Wow. 3-ball, low archer, no good. Rebound Wicks. Short of Moore, who's going to drive in.
Offensive foul will be called on Moore.
Wow. I think he was shoved.
I do understand the hook around on the drive.
When a man is pushed to the ground, you know what? I'm not a ref.
I think it was after the hook.
Nicholson guarded by Altobelli. Drives in very high off the glass. Moore pulls down the rebound. Moore to Shore. Fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Fouls on number 10, Gregory.
Yes,
Donnie
it is.
Gregory, so that's not what you want to see from Morris Catholic. It's one of their best players in the second half, already starting to rack up those fouls. So
You do not want to see,
yeah.
right, Jinx. You don't want to see those fouls too early.
Yeah.
Shore's first is no good.
I'm pretty sure he's going to make the second one.
That's a horrible joke. But he does. And so,
It worked.
Union Catholic now up 3. Dixon fakes the 3. On Altobelli. Handle on handle here. I don't even know how he swung that, but he swung it right to Moore. Wick's going to drive in. He's going to find the back corner of the backboard, I want to say. Very contested. What on earth?
That's an it's a charge.
That is a charge right there.
Dixon.
Listen, Luke Shore is an absolute wizard at drawing the charge.
Vikings up by 3 now, 36-33 after being tied at half. So, good way to come out of the locker room so far.
You'd think he's Michael Jackson when he's doing the lean. He's got nails on his shoes to keep him sealed to the ground. That's the way he draws a charge. Have y'all never seen this?
Nope.
No, never.
I'll look into it later.
You really do. It's kind of impressive how they did it. DeGuerre catch and shoot 3, no good. Turns it over, Altobelli's there. Swings it to Wicks. He's going to drive in. Spins. Up off the glass, no good. Unfortunate break there for both teams. Is this Dixon posting up? Travel going to be called on Dixon here. Seen a lot of substitutions early in the second half. As Moore comes in for DeGuerre. Jinx. Getting good at these. Altobelli to Shore. Whitaker, they're getting in their set here. Bailey keeps it alive. Miscommunication there. Whitaker cut was not supposed to. Well, we're at Morris Catholic basketball.
Nichols drive right there.
That's a lovely drive right there.
Cuts the Vikings lead to 1 now. Because we're already halfway through the third quarter. One thing I will say about the game, it felt like it's flown by. Just like a second ago was our first quarter.
100%.
Started. Now it's already halfway through the third. And
I don't know how he just made that, to be honest with you. That is wizardry with the ball right there. Nicholson catching fire. Been scoring on all kinds of levels today. We've seen him firing the 3-ball. We've seen him doing really whatever he wants. Foul going to be called against Lehman. Just over halfway through this third quarter.
you see Yao Ansong and Xavier Thompson come into the game. Yao was out for at least half the second quarter, so back in the game for him to see if he could play the way he was early on, because he was dynamite early on. But
totally. I mean, Wicks earned his minutes. He fought hard during the end of the second, beginning of the third. And I mean, he was doing real well.
Yeah, great, actually.
Yao hands it off shore. Gonna drive, kick it out to the corner. Whitaker for 3. No good. You can't extend the arm like that, but no offensive foul is going to be called here. Tries to finish over Yao, cannot, but he gets another opportunity here. Foul and 1. Kyle Dixon probably should have been called for 3 or 4 offensive fouls, but no one's going to call it.
I mean, either way, great hustle to get, I think, 4 or 5 chance opportunities there.
Looks to extend the lead to 4 with this free throw.
I mean, it's just hustle. I mean, you're going up against a guy that probably has like 7 to 8 inches on you, and you get the rebound over him. So, I mean, there's nothing else you can say about that. The offensive fouls are probably not going to get called in that situation. It's just how it is.
Right.
Just gritty basketball right there.
Yeah, with a major size advantage, they are going to be physical with him. And, I mean, the refs are going to be lenient about calling it. He's a big guy. He should be used to it. Dixon stealing it.
And Gregory's right there to get the putback and
Timeout Vikings.
Yeah. So now Morris Catholic has a 42-36 lead. So just like that, they're up by 6. When UC was just up by 3.
It really is amazing the way that Morris Catholic thus far has ran in transition, right? Whenever Union Catholic misses a 3, like I believe that was Trevor Whitaker who just missed a 3, Morris Catholic immediately outlets the ball, and they're out running in transition, and that's really sparked this run for Morris Catholic.
100%. I mean, Union Catholic facing a 9-0 run right now.
Yep.
It's a momentum-based game, really. I remember Ryan Bokina said it earlier. He said it best when he's like, yeah, this is a momentum-based game. I mean, Union Catholic can go from up to down to up again. I mean, as soon as the 3-ball starts hitting it, I mean, you've got shooters on this team. You've got Daguerre, you've got Whitaker, you've got Shore. You got Moore, you got anybody.
Just hasn't been hitting today. I mean, it's an up-and-down game. Sometimes things go like that, but I mean, usually when you have the talent that they have, like you just said, it'll start to click at some point. So hopefully that's what they're thinking over there.
Something's got to start clicking.
Yeah. And I mean, we saw how on fire Altabelli was to start the game, and hasn't had as much of an impact as he might have had liked at this point in the game, at this stage. So he's going to look to get back to how he was doing.
For sure. And I mean, it looks like they haven't been running the ball through Altabelli as much. It's been a lot of Malik Moore, which, I mean, maybe that's a change you have to make. Because Altabelli has been absolutely on fire through the...
And I mean, I don't know if you guys have talked about this yet, but just as the game goes on, this just becomes more clear to me. Like, this game is huge for the Vikings, not in the way that you might think. It's just to prepare them for the incoming state tournament.
It's a get-right game.
Yeah, get-right game. After what just happened against Roseau Catholic, all the stakes of that game involved, you want to come back out here. It's a great team, and just play your best. And I mean, I feel like everyone knows they can play better than they are right now. I mean, they got off to a 12-4 start in the early first quarter. You want to get back to that.
Yao driving in. Oh.
Ooh.
That looked to be all ball to me.
That did. I was about to
Shore
say
got
that.
up there, though.
I'm not a ref, so I can't. I'm not. Yeah. I'm not on the floor, so I can't. I won't make these judgments yet. But that did look like to be mostly ball, if I had to say.
I mean, really what you have to see from Yao is him going up with both hands and slamming it down. You've got half a foot on the rest of this team.
43-38 now. A 5-point lead for the Crusaders.
Right. I mean, it's been a 10-2 run. The only 2 that's been scored, one up 2, is Altobelli driving in, faking the pass out. Little rondo action, and I mean, finishing strong.
Or if you're Yao, you put up a layup either, on the front rim or off, just straight to the backboard so that if you do miss, the rebound goes straight back to you.
Altobelli faking the 3. And Yao fouled on the dunk attempt. I mean, going strong, though. That's exactly what we need from him.
Indeed.
I mean, you're either if you're 7 feet tall, you're either gonna get fouled or you're gonna put it in. So I mean, anything is better than what he did on that last possession.
Right. Minute and a half left. Morris Catholic at 4 fouls. Any more fouls in Union Catholic enter the bonus. All fouls will cause a free throw trip. Yao's first is good. We're going to cut the lead to 4 with this second.
A reminder, we'll be back on Friday at 7 p.m. for the Vikings state tournament opener against Donovan Catholic. So make sure you tuned in for that one as well. I don't know if you talked about that yet, but
I believe we did mention it.
yeah.
Yao now out for R.J. Wicks.
And that's interesting because the last time that Morris Catholic lost in New Jersey, it was because of the 7-footer that Paul VI has. So Yao really a key piece of this Union Catholic performance today.
And
3-ball absolutely on fire right now.
that was Workman with the 3 there.
Altobelli looking to speed up. Wide open with the left. There we go. And it's going to be in transition game now.
47-42. Morris Catholic.
Grubbs deep ball there.
Foul on Altobelli. That was on Workman.
It was. And he'll go to the free throw line now. Altobelli looked to get, again, a ball on that.
Now Workman is 6'9" out here, shooting threes like he just did, and then
Workman is 6'5".
Oh, okay.
6'5".
I misread that.
He was 6'9".
6'9". If he was 6'9",
If he was 6'9", he'd make RJ look small.
Yeah. 6'5". 5'10".
First free throw is good.
Wow, 5'7".
Jeez. For Nicholson. And I mean, Nicholson
he's been one of the most dynamic players.
He's absolutely lethal out there. Can't be stopped. Got a lefty jump shot, too. I love a lefty jump shot. I'm a lefty. I'm a little biased. Altobelli fakes the handoff, then hands it to Shore. Drives in, kicks it to Altobelli in the corner.
Loses it. And
Spins, Grubbs pulls away with it. Workman to bring it up. In the corner, Gregory gets more to jump. Midi fade is good.
just gotta appreciate a good shot when there's a good shot. That was everything that you described it as.
There is nearly nothing you can do to guard that.
Yeah.
Moore drives in. Underhand layup is good.
Nothing you can do to guard that either. There.
Nah, Malik a little bit too dynamic. He's a big guard. That's the thing.
51-44. A 7-point lead for Morris Catholic now.
Crusaders looking to get the last shot off here.
Gregory
fades nothing but air.
Didn't hit the nylon that time.
Unfortunately not. However, Morris Catholic still up 7 with an absolutely stunning third quarter. 20 points in that third. I mean, Union Catholic has to be a little more confident driving to the rack.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't targeting Yao because Yao has been playing well.
Yep.
He went 2 for 2 from the free throw line. He's been doing good. He's been having a good game. You need to be more confident. Everybody on the team just needs to be more confident. Go up 2 hands, slam it.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, totally agree there. I mean,
if you're capable of doing it.
If you're capable of doing it.
You can't just pin it all on Yao just because he's the tallest person on the court. I mean, it's a team-wide thing, like you said. So, I mean, if they can do that, I feel like they could easily come back in this game. And
I mean,
it's a get-right game.
Of course. I mean, it's still a single-digit game. You got to keep that in mind. It is anybody's ball game. We're talking about Union County basketball right here.
Yeah. The best basketball there is.
Best basketball there is. Best basketball there was. Best there ever will be. And so, Union Catholic looks to make the comeback going into this fourth quarter. What will the lineup look like?
Let's see.
Will it be the same that we ended the third with? Who knows?
See Wicks out there.
It will be the same lineup we ended with. As Nicholson looks to take it for the Crusaders. The drive, try and create space on shore. Will not. Has to hand it off to Dixon. Dixon double teamed for a minute. Dixon spins, Altabelli's there. Nicholson don't want no smoke. Altabelli finishes.
And that is one of Altabelli's best traits, is reading when an offensive player is going to do a spin move, and he reads it perfectly, gets the turnover a very high percentage of the time.
And Altabelli with another steal there.
Like you said, when they're doing that spin move, that's when they're least focused on like their handling of the ball necessarily. They got to shift their body around, so that's when they're vulnerable to a steal, like you said.
Gregory drives in, blocked by Moore.
I don't know that I've ever seen anyone score on a Malik play where Malik's in transition.
Short in the corner, drives in, kicks it to Altabelli at the volleyball line, slowing it down. Short in the corner. Side steps. 3-ball no good. Wicks tips it off.
Foul from Wicks over the back.
Hits Dixon hard.
$51-46 Crusaders, so a 5-point lead. It's been in that 5 to 7 range for a while now.
It 100% has. Anytime Morris Catholic gets up to 5, it's down to 3. Then it's up to 6. Then it's down to 4.
It doesn't.
They've been keeping it within single digits. We have not seen a double-digit lead from either team, I don't think. Closest
closest was 12-4 Vikings.
No, closest we got was 42-51.
Right.
Nicholson showing off triple team, though.
So 8-9 points, and the highest it's been.
Right.
And we got to cut that down.
5-point game right now. Gregory gets Wicks the jump.
I don't know how he got that ball out, but didn't work.
Well, either way, Union Catholic basketball.
I like the drive, though. He drew 3 Union Catholic defenders, just couldn't kick it out in time.
Yeah, Wicks flew.
I do like this lineup right now. I mean, they've been playing hard on the glass. Oh, when did Daguerre just came in for sure?
Daguerre did just come in for sure.
That, yeah.
Moore's going to drive in. Finish with the right. Oh, very slow, but it goes in. We got ourselves a one-possession ball game here.
That was on the rim for about 2 seconds.
Gregory with the reverse Grinches. I just noticed that. Love the shoe game.
2 reverse Grinches on the floor right now.
Always gotta appreciate it.
Yeah, you gotta respect it, right? Lehman drives, kicks it out. Dixon wide open for 3. Will not take it. Has to find somebody. Finds Nicholson.
Looked like a lot of feet movement there from Dixon. Not a lot of ball on the court.
Hangs there. Whitaker with the rebound. Moore drives in. Puts one up. Off the glass. It's good. We got ourselves a one-possession ball game, and Union Catholic on an 8-0 run.
That'll be a timeout. Morris Catholic.
I mean, they've been scoreless all quarter. They got to call a timeout, reset offensively, set up some half-court things, and get to work.
100%. I mean, we are 3 minutes into this fourth. Union Catholic cutting it down from a 9-point deficit at one point, all the way down to 1.
Very impressive.
We are looking at peak New Jersey basketball right here. It doesn't get a lot better than this, especially right before states. These are 2 teams that absolutely need momentum going, and Union Catholic looking to face Donovan Catholic. And I mean, Morris Catholic has all the momentum in the world. Losing it now would really not be good for them.
But at the same time, right, this is what Morris Catholic wants, right? You want to go up against a team like Union Catholic to prepare yourself, I believe. That was a good point, too.
Someone should probably notify us about this, right?
They're not.
Well, either way, it looks like we're taking the court again.
Great replay there by the media team.
Loving the media team here at Union Catholic.
Gotta appreciate it.
If you would like to be part of this media team too, please feel free to reach out to Mr. Lambert, Mr. Bonadies, or one of us. We'll get you hooked up. And you will level up just like the rest of us. We're going to MetLife, man.
Think about how far this program's come, man.
100%. I mean, Lambert coming in with the reins, first year.
Soto level edition.
Yeah,
Really leveled it up.
totally. He loves saying it.
Yeah.
Dixon on Altabelli.
Gregory.
Wide open for three. There we go.
And we do see there is a cutout of Gregory's face on the court right now. So
Oh, that's just lovely.
You can see that from your guys' video angle right now.
More from the parking lot.
That was a heat check, man. If I've ever seen one.
He loves taking shots like those.
$54-50. 56-50. This is where the Vikings don't want it to get out of control here.
And
Don't want them to get back to that 8 or 9 point lead that they had. Gregory.
Corner three. No good.
Out.
Wicks cannot come away with the board.
That's a foul on Wicks.
Honestly, that's probably the smartest move right there. It's a free bucket otherwise.
Yep.
Yeah, there was really no help coming off the weak side. Wide open lane. Good foul there on the floor.
100%.
Totally agree.
I mean, you can't exactly be too happy. I mean, you go on an 8-0 run, timeout's called. Suddenly, Morris Catholic's on a 5-0 run of their own.
3:49 left too, so we got time, but not too much of it. I mean,
Right, it's not exactly like you can hold ball.
Yeah.
Wide open midi, no good. Tipped away, Shore's got it. Right to Altabelli.
That's a good start.
Oh, bounces in. Altabelli is out for a career game today. Either way, you've been seeing him getting to the rack all
yes,
game.
Yes.
I think of the first 12, he had like 7 of them.
Right, yeah. Yeah, Yao had 5, he had 7.
That was
That's
5?
true. Yeah, Yao had 5.
Oh, wow. Nicholson on more. I think it's time. Blows by.
No
I've
one-
never seen something
yeah.
more wide open than that.
Yeah.
Help defense just didn't show.
The hesitation move prevented the help defense from being able to slide over. Great move there.
Shore loses it, gets it back. Time out, Union Catholic.
Yep, if you're Union Catholic, right, Morris Catholic, between the last timeout and this timeout, has absolutely killed you with their transition offense. You got to either make your shots to prevent those transition opportunities from happening, or you got to get back on defense to prevent those wide open layups.
Right, yeah.
Right. I mean,
Said what I was about to say there.
listen, it's a 4-point game right now. There's not too much you can exactly do to slow them down right now because they are absolutely on fire from all levels. I mean, they're finishing around the rim. They're taking middies. They're firing the three. Anything and everything is working for them right now.
Yep, all 3 levels.
Yeah. So at this point, it's just have the help defense there.
Yes.
You blow by a man, someone, please. Doesn't matter who it is.
Yep. On that play that we're really referring to, right? I mean, obviously, there is a shooter in the corner, right? But at the same time, mathematically, it makes more sense to slide off your man, help prevent the wide open layup, rather than giving up the wide open 3.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the wide open 3 has been working all too well for him today. I mean, Gregory jumps to the sky and then line drives it right into the basket.
But if you do the math, right, let's say they're hitting their 3-pointers at, a 50% clip, right? That means for every 3-pointer they shoot, they make 1.5 points, right? A wide open layup, that's 100%. That's 2 points every shot.
Workman loses it.
That is a
Shore
good-
tips it away. That'll be Union Catholic basketball. Shore's hyped up. More to inbound.
I like that explanation right there, the mathematical.
Thank you, thank you.
That was tremendous right there.
Shore from the corner, he wanted to take that. Altabelli's going to take his time from the logo. Off an Ansong screen. He's going to drive in. Fades. Oh, nothing but net.
Nylon.
That's a pure jump shot right there.
2-point, one possession lead for the Crusaders. Not what they wanted. Not what they wanted.
100%. You're up 7 going into this. Union Catholic has been on absolute fire. Cliff showing how he's the strongest man-to-man defender that Union Catholic currently has. That's why he's gotten the starting role. Shore called for a foul. Should be mentioned, Morris Catholic has yet to foul at all in this fourth quarter. Union Catholic at 3.
That could come back to hurt someone when it gets maybe a little later. Maybe a minute goes by.
Right. Nicholson guarded by Daguerre. He's twitchy. Really no other way to describe it. Drives in. Tips it away, swings it out to Dixon. They're taking their sweet time with these possessions.
I mean, they control their own destiny right now.
They 100% do. You're up 2 with a minute and a half. No shot clock. This is well-coached players right here. Dixon wide open. What just happened?
I mean, that is a shot you got to take right there.
If you don't take that shot, what are you doing? Altabelli, think about the 3. Won't. Feeds Yao inside. Swings it out to Shore. Gonna drive in. Give it to Moore. Stolen away by Gregory. In transition. Slams it down.
Union Catholic timeout. 49 seconds to go. 62-56 now. 6-point advantage for the Crusaders. Not a great position for the Vikings, but I mean, we've seen them come back from worse. I mean, yeah,
that was tough right there, right?
Yeah.
I like the look, what they were going for. Unfortunately, I believe that was Luke who turned it over, right? When he pivoted and turned around, it was very, very obvious where he was going with the ball. Kind of projected the pass. Morris Catholic read it well. Easy dunker in transition.
Right. I mean, that's what's made Morris Catholic so good. They've got smart players.
Yep. And honestly,
I mean,
both teams.
Yeah, no, it's been smart basketball. You've seen AJ Altabelli with probably close to 5 steals at this point.
Yep. I think for AJ, right, this is maybe one of the first teams he's played against where the other players have as high of a defensive IQ as he does. Because the way they've been reading some of these passes, incredible, and it's leading to really, really good transition opportunities for Morris Catholic where they have really dominated.
Right, yeah.
100%. Morris Catholic now up 6, taking the court again.
See how this finishes out. I mean, this has been an exciting game all around it. Not for the last regular season game of the season. This is as good as it gets, man.
It's intense for sure.
Yeah.
Altabelli double teamed on the inbound.
Union Catholic having committed 3 fouls may come into play later as a positive for Union Catholic.
Shore drives in through contact, no good.
It'll allow them to play the foul game without taking too much time off the clock.
And just like that, Moore called for a foul. I believe it's 3rd.
It's not bad, though. You only have one more foul to give, and then you send him to the free throw line.
Right.
Didn't take too much time off the clock either. Only 5-6 seconds on that
Possession right there.
Possession, yeah.
Got to go for the steal here. Actually, 8-second violation is priority here. Now you get a foul. Oh!
Swings it right to the bleachers.
Inexplicable turnover right there.
I think it's inexplicable.
Inexplicable.
I'm sure you're right. You got a higher English SAT score than me, so. Only by 20 points, though.
Xavier Thompson comes back in for the Vikings. 21 seconds left. Is this the move?
I think it is, right? He has 0 fouls on the day. Brings the speed.
Altabelli for three. No good. Can't pull away with the rebound is Yao.
You got to foul.
Nicholson, wide open. I think he took 3 steps, but they're not going to call that. They're never calling that. Short going to take the 3. Doesn't even matter. That's going to be the game. Morris Catholic with their 16th straight win. Union Catholic moves to 15-10. Not exactly the momentum you want to see going into this state tournament.
Yep, I believe nearly 20 straight for Morris Catholic in New Jersey. I mean, what a second half of the season they've had. They really started off struggling, right? Losses to Newark Tech, losses to Mendham, teams that you would really expect them to beat with the performance that they've had today.
Right. They've won 20 straight in New Jersey now.
And I mean, you're seeing numbers here: 88, 105, 81 points. I mean, for the Vikings to hold them to 62, it's not a great way that you want to finish out the season, but I think there are positives you could take out of it. You played a great team. You played a team that was hot. Now you're going to go in and you're going to have some, just 2 days later, you're going to go into a game that you really need to win. So,
Yep, it is a must-win game. Got to keep the morale high, the confidence high. Go into that game understanding this is what we've been playing for all season, a shot at the state chip.
Yep.
Right. And I mean, you know, I think it's all led to this. Now Union Catholic sort of underdogs going into this.
Yep.
Despite their 5 seeding, they're not seen as a team with too much hope right now. But this is exactly what they thrive off of.
It is.
This is a team that we saw 500 when Chim Okiyama debuted 2 years ago, and all of a sudden that was a state-winning team.
Yep.
We won like 35-32
Yes.
in that state championship game.
38-35.
And we were
Same
also
thing, same thing.
Same thing,
Same
right?
thing.
During
I guess
that
St.
year,
Peter's
we were
probably the heavy favorite, number 2 team in the state at the time.
we were also the 5 seed in that tournament. We were also heavily slept on. We had to go to a lot of away games with the Paul VI, Camden Catholic, Lenape. It was a lot of back and forth for the Vikings travel-wise. It's going to be the same exact scenario here if they want to win a state title.
And I mean, if there's anybody that's going to level up in the playoffs, it's going to be the Vikings.
It definitely will be.
So we'll be seeing Dr. Regan in just a moment. So this has been the final home game of the regular season for us.
It's quite sad.
We'll be seeing you on Friday.
Yep.
And as always,
Stay tuned.
And we are here with Dr. Regan. Bit of a heartbreaker today. How you feeling?
Yeah, well, we knew it was going to be a tough game coming in. Morris Catholic's real good. They've just won the Morris County Championship. They beat St. Peter's Prep by 25 at St. Peter's Prep. So we knew it was going to be a tough one. Yeah, you know, it's a tough matchup. It's a tough matchup, you know, with our two bigs and chasing guards all over the place. So we knew that was going to happen. We've seen that against teams like Roselle Catholic. Coach Grande did such a nice job with Morris Catholic. So disappointed with the end result. Kind of disappointed with the process today as well. But we're going to keep grinding, get ready for that state tournament game here on Friday.
Right, and I mean, it was a hard-fought game. You were tied at half. You were up after the first quarter. I mean, what are some of your key takeaways from this game? You know, that you used to like build into states.
I think their guards did a really nice job of breaking us down. It kind of mirrored the Roselle Catholic game, you know, 36-36 in the fourth quarter. Here we go in the fourth quarter, have it to a 2-point game, maybe even tied it at one point. And then their guards are just able to beat us off the dribble and get to the basket, you know. Fast beats big when fast is fast. I say that all the time, you know. And those guys are pretty fast. So, no, they did a real good job. I think you had to tip your cap to Morris Catholic today. I thought we'd make a couple more shots. You know, I thought we'd get a couple more defensive stops, a couple more rebounds. And we probably had a few too many turnovers as well in some really key spots where we're looking to score the basketball. We weren't able to do it because we turned the ball over, gave them some live ball baskets, which we did a great job against Roselle Catholic. They had 0 transition points. So it's just piecing it all together.
You know, Coach, despite the loss, new season starts Friday. It's the state tournament. You're a bit of an underdog in the tournament overall. Same time, 2022, 2023, you were also an underdog. I believe you were also a 5 seed. You went on to win it all. What are you looking forward to, you know, see out of your team going into March?
Well, we're looking to one game at a time, right? I mean, our guys have been through the grind. I think we've played the hardest schedule of anybody in the state of New Jersey. Again, another top 12 team that we played again today. You know, I mean, it just doesn't end. It doesn't end. Now we're 15-10. We're well over 500. We're playing pretty decent basketball. The only game I care about is Donovan Catholic. It's one game at a time. Yes, the seeds are the same. The opponents are the same as 2 years ago, but teams are different. Chemistry is different. Rotations are different. Shot makers are different. So the only thing I care about is Donovan Catholic. We've seen them live. We've seen them on film. We'll be ready to go. And that's why I was so happy that we were able to play Morris Catholic today.
Definitely.
You know, to be able to pick up a game like this, we reached out to over 50 teams to try to get a game for Friday or Saturday or Monday, and the only day we could play was today against Morris Catholic. So kudos to Morris Catholic for getting here and playing this game, and I think it's going to be very beneficial for both us and the Crusaders of Morris Catholic moving forward.
I mean, without a doubt, this is a team that's won 20 straight in New Jersey now. They're like absolutely unstoppable. Their last loss in this state was Paul VI on January 4th. So there's really not too much to be ashamed about this defeat.
Yeah, no. I mean, we got to play better, right? You got to play better, and that's why we're playing the schedule that we play, so that when we come to Friday night, we can get a win and get on the bus and go to wherever the heck we got to go on the Monday after that. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know, I feel good about it. I feel good about the matchup. But we got to prep like crazy on Wednesday and Thursday and worry about it. It's all about us. It's all about us, and I have no doubts that we'll be prepared for Donovan Catholic.
Without a doubt. I mean, if there's any team that's going to do it, it's going to be the Vikings. We've seen them level up in the playoffs before.
As a road warrior.
As a road warrior is right. And
yeah, so it'll be, how about a little deja blue for the Vikings, you know, if we can get that done. But one at a time. Let's just focus on Donovan.
Right, of course. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks, guys.
Happy to have you.
Keep up the great work. Thank
Yep.
you. Appreciate it.
All right. So that's going to do it for us here on Union Catholic live stream today. And so, pregame. Oh, boy, I'm excited for this.
Me too.
You want to say it?
You got it.
All right. So, Friday, we're tomorrow, first off, I should clarify, we're recording some one-on-ones.
Yep.
I'm interviewing AJ Altabelli. He's got Gabby Ziegenball. We are getting the two, basically, heads of each program.
Faces of the franchise.
Faces of the franchise. That's a good way to put it. They're star players of each team.
Yep.
And, I mean, you're going to be seeing those interviews pregame on Friday.
Along with some other shenanigans, hopefully.
Oh, boy. Oh, along with some shenanigans.
Yep.
Might have some.
We'll see.
And so, you know what? That's going to be it from us. Be sure to come back to Union Catholic live stream 5 p.m. on Friday.
Yep.
It's going to be girls basketball, first round of state tournament versus Our Lady of Mercy.
They're playing 2 6-footers.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
All right. Well, and then, of course, 7 p.m., mentioned it, a 1,000 times, play Donovan Catholic boys basketball. And I mean, I am ready for states. I'm so
The
excited.
vault will be packed. The vibes will be high. Can't be more excited.
Well, hey, you know what? If you can't be here in person, which I highly recommend, then all you have to do is stay tuned.